CEI stock, CAMBER Energy Inc. It closed the session of the 25th of January 2022 at $0.6336, a gain of 11.16%. So, amongst other things, it may have enjoyed the fact that oil gained some value in this session of the 25th of January, and a few oil stocks rose. Indeed, CAMBER Energy is associated with crude, so amongst other things, that could be why it gained some of this 11.16% it gained. At some point, it was higher. So right now in this post-market session of the 25th, it is down by 1.04%. Moved pretty much sideways, pretty much sideways. Right now, momentum is waning. The company, I think, is really taking its time as concerns compliance with the New York Stock Exchange regulation. It says that CAMBER Energy receives a non-compliance warning from New York Stock Exchange. That was about 3 weeks ago. So it says that Thursday, the 7th of January, it said it was notified by the New York Stock Exchange American that it was not in compliance with its continued listing standards because it did not hold an annual meeting for the fiscal year December 31st. The energy company said it plans to resolve the delinquency by scheduling an annual meeting within a reasonable period following the date on which it files Form 10K for the 9-month transition and 9-month transition period ended December 31st, 2020. Okay, so amongst other things as well, I think there's also an issue with I'm not sure if it's, I know something concerning its price or something like that. So I know it's just pretty much taking its time to I think, yes. Not in a hurry to get compliant, but probably is aware of the need to get compliant. So I think this is a better picture of what happened today, the 25th. You can see that at some point when the market opened, it was somewhere at $0.554. It kind of spiked and reached up to 0.69 and cooled off slightly, cooled off enough, at least cooled off all the way down to 6.42, all the way down to 6.40, no, all the way down to 6.43 and spiked up again above 0.68. But since that time, it's been moving sideways, so right now it is down 0.93%. So let's see what the short interest for CAMBER Energy is. Let's see what the figure is. Let's see the short interest of CAMBER Energy. Short interest is 18%. Okay, so let's see what the folks at Fintel might say about its short interest. Okay, they're saying it's 13.27% according to Barron's. Okay, let's see whether Fintel has a different figure. I think it's also saying that 13.27. Who do we trust? 13.27%. On the dark pool, it is 46.11. Okay, let's quickly dive in and see what's going on the level 2. Let's see what's going on here. I think, do we have any activity? Nothing yet. Nothing much is going on there. Let's see what the options are saying. Options chain. Obviously, being a penny stock that is trading below $1, you can imagine that some of these prices will will look quite attractive, but you have to be really careful. It's not about price, it's about a lot of other things, so let's see the top movers. Okay, the top movers today, volume change, okay, 200%. That is the 28th of January, $1 call. Okay, 3,948. That's the volume. A change of 200%. Okay, price gains 200% is the same one, the same $1 call for Friday the 28th, gain 200%. Yeah, must have been a good day for those who were involved in the stock. So right now we're still maintaining that loss of 0.93%. Okay, let's what else do we have to look? Okay, it's not the only thing, there are other things below. The decliners obviously will be the puts, and that's the case. Okay, are we getting any activity on the option on the? Okay, there isn't any move there. There isn't very much going on there. Okay, but yes, there is something going on. As the gain is now, the loss is now down to 0.43%. We have to indicate that we have a position in CAMBER Energy, so it's important that you know that. What else do we have? CAMBER Energy. Okay, let's see what's going on right here. Still very much a sideways movement. Momentum is trying to inch up. Okay, let's look at the daily chart and see what's going on there. The underlying trend is a bearish one, so the stock probably may have been rallying. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with the stock, what the readout is saying here. Okay, you can see accumulation. This is over the last this is last 1 day accumulation. It's looking strong here, but it's just all that happened today, the 25th of January. So let's look at the 1 month chart and see. Bearish, yes, very much bearish, but it is, I think it's rallying. I think, let's see, it appears to be in a strong bearish trend. Shares are below a declining 200-day moving average, and the MACD is beneath its signal line. Okay, so it's strongly bearish. Okay, so even though there has been, over the last 1 month, it's been trying to improve, even though the line trend is still a bearish one, so okay, let's pull up the 1 year chart. It's going to give us a better reference about what we are going to read out below. Okay, yes, it's strongly bearish, no doubt about that. You can see that strongly bearish, and the shares are below a declining 200-day moving average. That's the fact. Yes, it's also lagging the S&P 500. Momentum is strongly bearish, even though it gained 11% today. But that's what the overall picture is today. I believe the monthly momentum is definitely probably better than what it is saying over the last 1 year, or over the last 3 months. So momentum for CEI is strongly bearish. The 14 period slow stochastic oscillator is waning, the level which many analysts call oversold. This means that investors have been actively selling shares and driving the price lower. Today's volume was lighter than usual, trading 36.969 million shares versus an average of 65.86 million shares per day during the last 12 months. The unbalanced volume indicator shows that longer term accumulation is giving way to near term selling pressure by traders, but that's just all that is what the combination of what has happened since, I believe, since the last 3 months. But since the last 1 month, let's just return and see what's been going on there. The underlying trend, as we saw earlier on for the last 1 month, is a bearish one, but the stock has has banished the downward trend that was just couldn't it just couldn't shake it off. But today it has shaked it off. It crossed above its 50-day moving average. Today, the 25th, crossed it above the 50-day moving average, but just closed slightly below the 10-day moving average on this 1 month chart. So the 1 month unbalanced indicator is also, the slope is I think it's negative, I think, indicating that maybe there isn't as much interest as there were before, or rather earlier in this session, of the 25th. So momentum is also waning as well, because obviously the stock cooled off, even though it closed it closed with a gain of 11%, but at some point it ran up a gain that was higher than that. MACD above the signal line. Okay, momentum RSI is also waning as well, and yes, accumulation distribution is also sluggish here. So CEI on the move, gaining strength. It's now lost 0.69% of that 11.16% gain. So let's return to the 1 minute chart and see what's going on there. Yeah, still a sideways movement, and see what you make of CEI stock. Thank you very much, and we'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.